In this video, I'm going to show you all the documents you will need to prepare to travel to Tahiti. So you just go to Google and just type travel to Tahiti for US citizen. The website that pop up for me is Tahiti Tourism. So this website gives you all the information you will need it. To summarize, those are 4 things you will need to bring with you to be able to check in your flight. The ETIS registration receipt, a negative COVID-19 PCR test result, a sworn statement. Last one is a copy of your vaccinated card. To get your ETIS receipt, you will need to go to www.etis.pf. By default, their language is in French. If you're using Chrome, you can just right-click, select, translate to English. The first pop-up is asking you to accept the cookie. I'm gonna just say yes, accept everything. By any chance, if you still see the form or language in French, just make sure that on the address here has /en/ at the end of the domain. Okay. First, select travel to French Polynesia. I am vaccinated. Now, there is 2 forms you will need to fill. They cannot be filled at the same time because you will need approval from the first one to be able to continue with the second one. First, let's go through health request form. Click on it, you will be redirected to another website. You will see French here, don't worry, just change to English. On this website, you will need an account to continue. You can log in through your Gmail, Hotmail, Office 365, or your DN number, or just create a new account. For me, I just log in through my Gmail. The form is pretty straightforward. Just fill in all the required fields like personal information, first name, last name, passport, stuff like this, and your vaccinated card picture. So just take a picture of your vaccinated card or digital copy of your vaccinated record from your health provider. Once the form is submitted, you will receive an email says your documentation is now under review. And for me, I got another email says my documentation has been accepted in like 20 minutes, super quick. But I have a friend that received this email a day after, so the time varies. Just pay attention to your email because right after this, you will need the case number to continue the ETIS registration. So your form status will change from like in progress or under review to accept. And then you will have this case number. I masked it for privacy, but it is a 5-digit number. You will need it to continue fill the ETIS form. So once you got accepted and you go back to the ETIS website and click on ETIS application. And then from here, you just follow the instruction step by step. It's pretty straightforward. And that's it. And then once you request completed, you will get an email says that it's under review or it's in progress. After your application has been approved, you will receive an email with your ETIS receipt. So the receipt will look like this. I masked the email address, name, and all the private information. So this is the email I received. It should show the status validated. For this receipt, I heard people that got this approval like a day before the flight departure day. It's pretty late. For me, we got it like 5 days or 6 days before our flights. The second item is a negative COVID-19 RT-PCR test result. This is not the quick test, not the antigen test. This one requires a lab test. So you just go to Google and type RT-PCR test, and it should give you a lot of options. I did mine at CVS. It cost me $139. I got my result in 48 hours. Once you get your result, you will need to print it out. Make sure the printout page has your name, your date of birth, the test type, and the test result on it. The flight attendant will check it. And then the third one is a sworn statement. And this sworn statement is this one. I will also link in this video's description, which you just print it out, fill it out. Just basically says, oh, I'm gonna follow the rules. Yeah. And the last one, you will need a copy of your vaccination card. You don't need to bring the original card, just bring a copy. Or if you have a digital copy of your vaccination record from your health provider, that works too. That's it. Have a wonderful trip.